Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be with you today. I am Magdala Ramirez, and today we're going to be talking about that spiritual work that you have. Yes, indeed, there is so much commotion everywhere in the world in this big initiation, but where we're heading as a human being, what is it that it is happening in the outside? It is also happening in the inside. Yet there is those ways, those ancient ways that you do need to be working inside of yourself. Today we're going to be talking about the two hearts. Today we're going to be talking about where is that spiritual work with you, the number one step. How do you connect with the one that created you? It is very important for you to realize that there is a part of you that knows how to do this. This knowing, this recognition, it is very much part of your being. So when you call upon the part of you that knows how to do this, to bring the resistance of any sickness, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, it is bringing that sovereignty within your own self. Again, I will repeat it because it's very important at this time for you to reclaim that sovereignty. Means I order the part of myself that knows how to do this to create a resistance for any sickness or anything that it is not true in my physical body, emotions, mind, and create it in this way within your own self. Understanding that there is a part of you that you know how to do this. The sovereignty, it's very important at this time because you have been bombarded for many generations in a programming that it was about enslavement, thinking that everything was about the world of the form, the world of the outside that defines you, the world of that outside that constantly it is telling you what is going to happen. And you believe it. You believe in your governments. You believe in the outside like it was that law for you. Not realizing that you have this incredible power inside of you. The power to recognize any infiltration and reject it and resist it. So I want you to begin to understand this place, the part of you that knows how to do this, to create this resistance 100% of anything that it is not for your highest good, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Reclaim your sovereignty. The message that human being is in this time and space that they need to remain inside. It's a powerful message. We're going to be talking about that in many other radio talks. But for now, it is important for you to realize that being inside is what it means and awakening these beautiful parts of yourself where the true human being reside. Bringing the presence of your own presence is very important at this time because the presence of your own presence, it is opening your senses as it meant to be. And as you begin to declare that sovereignty, as you are going to begin to see much more of what you were able to see, everything that it was in the hidden, now it is being revealed. Human being is in this cocoon right now and wondering what is next, wondering what is going to happen. There is this fear and commotion about the outside, yet in the inside you already know. You already know that the big transformation, it is happening for all human beings. As the planet is going back into her original vibration, so are you. There is only love. You come here into this realm because the lessons of love. Love for a long time has been so completely manipulated. And now that you are in the inside, you can awake this incredible power that you call love. You are an energy, a beautiful energy, and all around you, it's about that energy. If you see everything based on that energy, that everything resides, you do realize the big connection that you have with everything. You have always been alive. Even before you come into this realm, you were alive. It's a consciousness. And you will always gonna be alive. Again, I'm telling you. This means that there is that eternity in you. Right now, you are realizing that eternity in you and letting go everything that it is ephemeros, everything that is gonna just decay. You are making that realization of the self and the friction that you have right now. It is helping you to the big awakening. You have always been in communion, in communication with the one that created you. There is this story in the Aztec ways and the Maya ways about the two hearts. They say that one heart is behind the other one. In one heart contains all the experiences that you have been into it in this lifetime and even more lifetimes. And that emotional body, it is sending signals to the brain that it is also the brain connecting with projections um, and all this relation that you have always had with that outside world. Yet behind that heart, that constantly it is reacting to the outside world, there is the other heart, the heart that it is connected with the multiverse. Through that heart is how you connect with the one that created you. And this is very important at this time because through this heart, you have access to the library of the multiverse. You know exactly what is next. You know exactly what is going on inside of you and where it is your call. The voice of the one that created you, it's a vibration. It is not really through a language. You're the one who translating into a language. And there is many things that can be lost in the translation. So it is important to awake that skill about recognizing energy, to recognizing vibration. That it is the call. That it is very important for you to know. The Great Mother, as you call this beautiful energy of the essence, it is helping you to see the highest good of everyone, not just yours. Yet you are included in it, and includes your family, includes your community, includes the whole world, and includes the whole creation and the connection that you have with the stars and the star beings. The recognition of this voice is not about a cultural way, but to understand a higher culture within your own self, a superior understanding. And I don't like the word superior. I wanted to call it more normal, the true human being, and the abilities of the human being to cope with this time and space. When you declare your sovereignty, you are also moving the wrong beliefs that it has been installed in you by that patriarchal system. The patriarchal system is dying, it is crumbling, and so it is inside of you. There is a big difference of the things that you think that you know and the things that you can learn from it, that you can awake within your own self. And for that, all your belief system is being challenged. All your belief system is being questioned because a lot of those belief system, it was imposed on you as a truth when it is not. It is true that it is very important at this time for you to remain inside. That means inside of your heart, inside of you where the magic is really taking place. Meditate in whatever way you want to meditate. Understand that meditation happens when it is the absence of thought. That means the pure of that vibration that I was telling you about. Before the translation, the absence of thoughts, it is recognizing yourself as energy, as pure energy. And it doesn't matter the technique that you're using as long as you're able to put a stop in your thought process and understand yourself as energy. For such a long time, meditation has been the way of the human being. It means shut the outside to touch the inside. What it was missing about this, it was from that inside, can you bring it to the outside? And that's when you come in. That is the ways of the feminine, from the inside to the outside. We have in our archives the meditation of the Cuecuellos. We have many other good meditations that it will help you to get into that state. It doesn't matter the meditation as long as you understand that the true meditations start with the absence of thought. So you can see the purity of this energy as it is. The sovereignty that you are asking, you need to match that energy. Means you must be willing to recognize freedom. When you have been trapped in the system for many generations, you don't know how to relate with that freedom. And you are learning in this time and space how to relate with that freedom. That it is very important for you to recognize that true human being that has always been free. Is not about your governments. It is not about your health system. It is about you to vibrate higher, to raise your consciousness by using this other heart that has always been there, willing to give you back the medicine of what it means to be human. The spiritual work, it is imperative at this time. We are going to be making some clips of how to relate with you in this time and space when you are reaching your freedom, in this purification time. For a while we have been talking to you about the sixth sun. Well, this is it. This is the time when it is not anymore one step or the other. It is up to you to choose what do you really want. Perpetuating the patriarchal system or stepping into the new world, that world of oneness that has always been here. Now you realize that whatever it is happening to you, it is also happening to me. Whatever it is happening in the other side of the world, it is also happening in your backyard, in you. For the communication and the knowledge, it is only one. In that world of oneness, it is coming into realization to many human beings. This time will pass, and the true human beings, the ones that are making the work right now inside of themselves, they are realizing that soon that beautiful butterfly is going to come out from that cocoon. How you're going to relate with others, how you're going to relate with the environment. It is happening as you are learning right now how do you relate with yourself. This is such a powerful times, and I want you to check on many of this radio talk, the archives, when we have been talking about this for a very, very long time. It is the time for you to understand this incredible realization of the self that it is happening globally. The one that created you, this one, it is talking to every single human being in every part of the creation. The great mother, as you want to call it. It is the essence of all the life forms. Life has always been there. Life, it is eternal, and so are you. You must understand this at this time. You must realize it, that you are love, and it is love what it heals, and it is love what it connects. Connecting with the one that created you. You can sit right there the whole day asking questions. She always leaves the door open for you to keep on asking. You have time right now. You have a very powerful time. Know that you have all the assistance that you need. It is time for you to match your vibration with a new world. It is time for you to understand that realization of the self, not through the outside world, but through the inside world. It is you, the one that reclaim your sovereignty. No one can do this for you. It is your choice. How this is going to be depends on you. Choose wisely. Choose that light that you have always been. We have our school online going. I want you to come and participate in this. A guide for that spiritual work. That guide is very important because the only one that you need to reach is yourself. And that spiritual work, it is imperative at this time. You can see more information at magdalas.com. That is MAGDALAS.com. I want you to download Messages from the Great Mother in your app, for it will be a reminder every day, a message in that perfect synchronicity. Know that you're never alone, that you have always been one. You're in the same boat for the whole human being everywhere in the world. It is the time to awake that true human being, that it is able to see beyond the separation that it was imposed by the patriarchal system. Stop seeing the news, thinking that the news defines you. Look inside of you where the real magic is taking place. I am so thankful for your work. We do need donations. If you can go to sacredwoman.org, we need those donations to help the sisterhood that right now everyone is in need. If you can make a donation, we will be very grateful. Thank you. Tlatzocomate, Tlatzocomate, Tlatzocomate. I am you. I am Magdala.